Hey guys, welcome to today's video. In today's video, we're going to look at a Leetcode problem, and the problem's name is minimum number of steps to make two strings anagram. So in this question, we are given two strings of the same length S and T. In one step, we can choose any one character of T and replace it with any other character. And our task is to return the minimum number of steps to make T an anagram of S. And this is the definition of an anagram. An anagram is a string that contains the same characters with a different ordering or the same ordering. So for example, S is equal to BAB and T is equal to ABA. Since both of them have the same characters, they're made up of A and B. But here A is equal to 1 and B is equal to 2. And in this case, A is equal to 2 and B is equal to 1. Since they're both made up of same type of characters, there is no need to get a new letter to build that anagram. Only we have to make the frequency of these letters same. So A should be changed from 1 to 2. And B should be changed from 2 to 1. So we have to replace it with another character. You can replace any character in T. So let's replace this character in T. So A has 2, right? So let's make this 2 and this 1. So let's change this to B. So this will become BBA. So S is equal to BAB and T is equal to BBA. And both of them are having the same frequencies. A equal to 1 and B equal to 2. This is also A equal to 1 and B is equal to 2. Or you can either check the frequency of the characters in the strings and tell them if they're anagrams or not. So let's see how we can solve this question. Since we are dealing with the frequency of the characters, we'll use a hash map to find the frequency of the characters in S. So let's build a hash map. Let's take the same strings. S is equal to BAB and T is equal to ABA. So let's iterate through the input string S from left to right. So B is appearing once, A is appearing once, B is already present, so increment its count. So 1 will become 2. Now we have the frequency of characters. Now let's iterate through the characters inside T. From left to right, we pick A. If that character is present and if its count is greater than 0, then you can decrement the count of that character. So instead of building a new hash map and finding its frequency, let's use the initial map and reduce the frequency. A is present here, so decrement its count, 1 will become 0. Next iteration, it is B. Check if B is present, so 2 will become 1. Now again A, check if A is present, but A's count is 0, you can't decrement it. So we keep track of a variable count, which will be our output. So initially count is 0. As we are not able to perform any operation on the map, we have to increment the count variable representing the minimum number of steps. And finally reach the end, and whatever is present inside count has the value 1. So 1 will be returned as the output. Now let's implement the same steps inside a Java program. So first I'm creating a map. Let's take the example 2 input, S is equal to Leetcode and T is equal to practice. Now I created a map where the key is going to be characters, value is going to be the integer representing its frequency. Now we iterate through the string S. So we are iterating through the string S from left to right. We pick one character at a time. First character is L. So check if it is present inside the map. No, it's not present, so add it and set its frequency to 1. This part of the code will be executed for every unique element. Now next character is E. It's not present, so add it. Next character is E again. Increment its frequency by 1. 1 will become 2. Next character is T. Add it and set its frequency to 1. Next character is C. Add it and set its frequency to 1. Next character is O. Add it and set its frequency to 1. Next character is D. So add it and set its frequency to 1. Next character is E. E is already present, so increment its frequency from 2 to 3. Finish this part of the code, which is used to fill the map with string S. Now we create a variable count. So count is initially 0. We iterate through the string T. So this is T. We iterate through the string T from left to right and pick one character at a time. The first character is P. We check if P is present inside the map. No, it is not present. So we increment the count with 1. So count will increment it by 1. We can't get that character from S. So a step of change is must here. So it will be 1 step. So that's why we incremented by 1. Next character is R. Check if it is present inside the map. No, it's not present. So again else part will be executed. Count will become 2. Next letter is A. Check if it is present inside the map as key. It is not present. So this part will be executed again. Increment its count. Check if C is present inside the map. Yes, C is present here. So we have to insert that element by decreasing its frequency. So frequency will be changed from 0 to 1 because we are doing -1 here. So C's frequency is 0 now. Next character is T. T is present. Its frequency is 1. So it is greater than 1. So decrement its frequency to 0. Next character is I. Check if it is present inside the map. I is not present as this part of the code will be executed. Next character is C. C is present inside the map, but frequency is not greater than 0. It is equal to 0. So this condition fails. And this part of the code is executed. So increment its count. Next character is E. E is present. Decrement its frequency by 1. So it will become 2. So E's count is 2. Now we finished all the elements inside T. Now we come out of the for loop and return whatever is present inside count. Count contains the value 5. So 5 will be the output, which is the expected output here. So the time complexity of this approach is O of n, where n is the length of the string s or t because both are having the same length. And the space complexity is O of n because we are using a map to solve this question. That's it guys. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next video.